It's my first time on this track. Francesco, if you see your mistake when you do it and acknowledge that you made a mistake and try better and try to improve, then I will not have a problem with that. Mistakes happen. Just try to go as easy as possible and learn the track as you go. Well, except us, actually. Well, open wheel, yes, I agree to that. We did the spark plug back then when WSS killed the Formula Junior and there wasn't an open wheeler, a good one. But other than that, we usually do vintage racing. It's your boy. We usually do vintage racing. And there's your Ginetta. There's your Ginetta GT5. For example, later we have a vintage open wheeler for you. Oh, shit. A Soviet Union Formula car that we will race later, called the Friendship Cup, named after the Friendship Cup, which was basically Formula 1 in the Soviet Union when the wall still stood, you know? I would agree. I would agree. Welcome, welcome. That was, I always forget. Is it Veremevich? I think it was, right? At least Chitsukor, I do know that. But I almost always forget who exactly is behind the account. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for being on the stream. No, you always remember. Okay. Then maybe I have to make a mental note that, yes, it is definitely Veremevich. Welcome, welcome. As for It's Your Boy, it can happen. Just, I think you'll learn your way. And like if it's a big cup where there's money involved and stuff like that, I would be careful to join if you don't know the track well and stuff like that. But other than that, just train and you'll be fine. Ooh, stop and go. Francesco, if you hear me, you have to take the stop and go anywhere in the pits but your pit box. Please make sure that if you do a stop and go, you have to take that in the pit, but not in your pit box. Wait anywhere but there. Otherwise, the stop and go won't work. Usually it's even better. Usually I don't have to look to the side to read it. Usually I have it besides me. But since I'm doing this for a bit now, I kind of learned how to do it, how to read chat and drive. I do both, by the way, poorly, just so you see. I hate ruining. Yes, completely. Believe me, I am the same way. I started out on WSS back in August, and I drove so safe and careful that I avoided every fight. If I was side by side with someone and when the turn was starting, I just backed out of it. I tried to really learn what it means to fight for position. So right at the first thing I did as a rookie was basically analyze how fights work and how people drive around you. And first back out, but learn how driving is actually done. Just don't overdo it. Don't think you're hot shit right from the beginning, and just keep it clean. And that's was how I approached it. Francesco, you have to get back on the road, do one lap, then go into the pit, and then stand in the pit and wait. Just don't stand in your pit box. I know, but you cannot serve the penalty when it's given to you right at that point. You have to go out and do it again. Like, you have to... Your next lap is where you can serve the penalty. You just don't stand in your pit box. Stand anywhere in the pit and wait for 10 seconds, but don't go into your pit box. That's the very important thing. We had someone... Little anecdote. This weekend, we had a 24-hour race. 24 hours of Le Mans. And we had someone getting disqualified because they didn't know how to actually serve the penalty. After, I think, 13 or 14 hours in. Maybe even more. If you mess that up in a 24-hour race, that's bad. You'll learn your lesson, but the 24-hour race shouldn't be the way to go. So just stop and go. Usually, you go into the pits. Then you stop. Just not in your pit box. Don't combine it with a pit. You cannot do that. And wait 10 seconds, then you can continue. Okay, I made a pretty good move on Laguna Seca today. Makes me want to continue doing racing. You should. Racing is fun. Racing can be fun. Let's say it that way. Doesn't happen all the time. I mean, if the legends Durkaj and Salvador are in front of me, I'm not even mad that I'm third. I'm not even mad. I know that I can't beat those guys. And third, that will count into the podium, by the way. If I do 7 podiums in this week, and week basically just started, I will give away a WSS Drivers Plus voucher, which is basically Premium Light. You can put a livery on your car. You have some other features, but the livery is probably the most interesting one, that you can pick a livery. And our academy has some good liveries made by Mofal. Very, very good. So if you're interested in that, just keep watching. That would be the easiest way to amount the points. Or if you improve in your races and you're driving for the academy, we do have a Rising Star award. If you win that, like if you improve quite a lot over the month, and we see you are improving a lot and you're really, really serious about this, then you have a chance to get into the main team. And if you get the Rising Star award, that comes with a Drivers Plus voucher as well. It means 1 month you have basically Premium Light. So Veremevic, I always call you by your last name. That's not very appropriate, but I think the amounts I looked up your profile is fairly limited, and I think I don't know your first name yet. I may have to look that up. How are you doing? That's what I want to ask. How is it going? At the moment, we're trying to get a team together for your upcoming event. It was a bit tough to load the mods. Took quite a long time to load the mods from the, what was it, TRR, TSS, something like that site from the Discord there. But we have them all, and now we're basically going into testing and see that we get a team together for the upcoming Storm, that is the Saturday endurance race. I think it's this Saturday. I should know, but yeah. The 10 hours of Road Atlanta, Mofal. we talked about quite a lot in the Endu talk. Shitsukoi event. But gonna go commentating. Nice. If I wouldn't have now found someone who wants to drive it with me and we set a team up, I would have probably asked one of you guys if I get a commentator role. I'm not sure if you guys do this. Might have to talk in the future if there's an endurance race up and you need a commentator. Because especially those endurance races, if we participate ourselves, I would enjoy that. If you don't have a commentator at hand, that is. Also bring some people from the community in. And we might find some peeps from the academy that might be interested. You never know. You never know. So it's your boy if you want. You can set up your account. That shouldn't take too long. And maybe even do your rookie license. See if you can get that. If you already did some racing. Rookie license should be quick. And then you can basically do everything we put up. Like everything I put up as an organizer should be accessible with the rookie license. Cheese whiz! Wow, my OBS is really, really cool. It shows your name like completely black, and I have a black background. But so if I didn't know that you are typing every time, good morning everyone, I wouldn't know that it's you. But now I know. I need my restream later. I'll try to analyze what you're telling me, Vidimevich. I probably will understand it when the race is already over, unfortunately. Gearing. The left kink before left turn in sector 1 is a false apex. Oh, I think I know what you mean. I'm not sure I can change it though. I'm not sure why I break that early. You mean the upcoming, right? Oh god. Yeah, nice. Tires are a bit hot. Ah, 4th place doesn't get you anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I saw it, Aditya, actually, on Discord that you played it again. And that Mativeri played it. Mm. Maybe I don't understand. I should have just taken it normally. Because analyzing it in the race was a bad idea. Nice! Very, very good. Yeah, I think if I didn't try to analyze what I'm doing wrong there, I think third place would have been in. Ah, sad, Cheese Whiz. Very, very sad. Podcast mic is turned on for me. Nice. I aim to please. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't have that. I don't have that podcast voice. It's unfortunate.